ask yourself. I want you to ask yourself today, and I want the answer in the comment section, that at this point of time in Uganda, when everyone is fighting for a better Uganda, when all problems arise from bad governance, problem that came because of overstay in power of this current regime, at this time I want you to ask yourself this very fundamental question, that are you part of the problem or you are part of the solution? Because you can never be both. You can either be part of the problem or you can be part of the solution. Because the Uganda currently is dichotomized into two stratas. One, the oppressed. The oppressed are the people who are suffering in Uganda because the economy cannot favor them, because of maybe political problems. They are suffering. Their families, part of the family is in prison. The family is suffering. Oppressed Ugandans. Or are you a part of the oppressors? People who are used to oppress others. If you're among the oppressors, then you have no business commenting here. Because the only thing you want to do is to see who wants to bring problem, and you shut down. You clamp down on them. But I'm talking to the oppressed Ugandans, and I know they are the majority. Are you part of the solution or you are part of the problem? That's our question for today. How can you be part of the problem? You can be part of the problem if, one, you are so indifferent, you are so complacent, you just don't want to do anything. You want to wait. You want others to work for you. You want others to talk for you. And only thing you're waiting is that Bobby Wine is there. He's struggling for change. Every day you see, you just forward and you are doing nothing completely. I want to tell you that on top of what you are doing, like forwarding, liking, reposting, ask yourself, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Then you are going to be part of the solution. But if you are still quiet and you want to stop people who are talking, especially if you have nothing to do, please don't discourage people who have made up their minds to work for a better Uganda. Don't. Because for you, you tried it and you are defeated. Now you move around the villages trying to discourage others. See it from me. I tried, I failed. See it from me. I tried, I failed. Maybe that was not the right time. So now I want you to be part of the solution and join me in liberating the minds of Ugandans. Guys, I want to tell you, if you look at statistics, most Ugandans are there and they are not exposed to information. More especially when you speak in English like this. That is why sometimes you people blame the president of NUP, Bobby Wine, for speaking in Luganda. I want to tell you, the most vulnerable Ugandans are even people who don't have a phone. There are still very many. Are even people who cannot understand English. And they're the majority. They're the people who will be given salt. They're the people who will be given 5,000 shillings and they vote without knowing the reason why they're voting. So now I want you to do this. Go and be counted. Please be part of the solution. Take it as a mantle for yourself that let me go to my village. Let me speak to people about the injustices of this government. Show them photos if they want to see. Let them see videos, how people are beaten up, how people are imprisoned. Tell them stories of people like Dr. Kiza Besige, who is currently incarcerated just because he wants to speak up his mind. Tell them about the injustices of people who are beaten up because they want to express themselves, as if we don't have Article 29. That gives us the freedom of expression and freedom of association. Tell people who can listen, tell all and sundry that we are having a problem. And the problem can only be solved if you are going to vote rightly. And after voting, you are going to protect your vote. Do you know sometimes I pity others? Especially, I want to tell you, I pity teachers in Uganda who defend this government. I just laugh at them. The moment I see a teacher, this government is so good. I just laugh at them. Those are people who are defeated. They have run out of ideas. They have nothing. They have been oppressed to the extent that they cannot talk. All they do now is to accept and praise the government. So I want to tell you guys, it is too early to give up. Too early. And I'm going to end this and say, please, read. I have known the biggest problem we have now. People don't read. People don't read, and that's why people don't even know how we are here. How did we come here? Yeah? How did we get here? Read, and then you know that this government has been built on distrust, on betrayal. That's why you see now all the historicals who fought together with Museveni, who wanted to liberate Uganda. All of them have left Museveni. Either they're out of the country, most of them have died. People like Kiza have been imprisoned. They have left because they have suffered betrayal. That's what many people don't know. And they just come and say, well, no, we are okay, we are okay. Bazukulu. So please, the work is yours and the work is mine. Ask yourself now, are you part of the problem or you're part of the solution? Thank you so much. Have a nice weekend. Before I forget, yesterday the former president of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta, was in Makerere. If you listen to Uhuru Kenyatta, then you know Uhuru was telling the youths to do something about this governance. Because Uhuru told us that youths, this is the time, and age is by your side. Time is on your side. Because the borrowings of today, that the government is borrowing without apology from any person who is going to lend them, is going to be paid by us now. For them, their time is gone. They are going to die. Apart from dying, they don't care. They have assembled enough wealth for themselves. They don't care how it's going to be paid. And when we see Chinese here, when we see Americans here, we are very happy. Those are neo-colonialists. They want to keep us in perpetual poverty so that their interest is served, so that their people can come and work here. We should borrow from them every day so that we are kept in this continuous problem, and for them they work with the government. But the moment Bobby Wine goes outside to look for people who want to seek change, he's going to homosexuals. You see how we are being used? It is just about betrayals and manipulations only. Sometimes I don't know. If I start talking, I cannot even end. I cannot even end. Oh my God. Be part of the solution, as I am doing.